Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the Sacred Man Experience podcast. Why we hurt the people closest to us. I am Imran Muhammad, aka the Pattern Interrupter, and you are listening to the podcast Sacred Man Experience. Today, I want to ask this very difficult question: why do we hurt the people we love the most? Why is it that strangers receive our patience while people who are from our family receive our frustration? Why do colleagues receive our professionalism while the loved ones receive our exhaustion? This is one of the great contradictions of human behavior. Now, most people do not intentionally hurt those they love. No. Yet, it happens every single day. Often because familiarity breeds carelessness. When relationships become secure, we sometimes stop investing in them. We assume that people will always be there. We assume they'll understand. We assume they know we care. And gradually, we stop showing it. The problem is that relationships require maintenance. All of you know this. Just like physical health, just like your faith, just like personal growth, neglect has consequences. Psychologically, the people closest to us often trigger our deepest wounds. Family members see parts of us that others never see. They activate insecurities, old fears, old patterns, old resolved pain. As a result, we sometimes react emotionally rather than consciously. The issue is not the relationship. No, the issue is often the unhealed parts of ourselves. In Islam, which teaches us excellence in character, makarim al-akhlaq, the rectification of character, not only with strangers, not only in public, but especially within the home. The sacred model, the Holy Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "The best of you are those who are best to their families." Notice what he did not say. He did not say the most successful, the wealthiest, the most respected. He measured greatness with character. And character is most visible in private. The sacred man understands that leadership begins at home. The Holy Quran clearly states this. Ya ayyuhallazina amanu ku anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. So those of you who believe, right, save yourself and your families from the hellfire. Yani, you have to look at yourself first. You protect yourself first before you can help anybody else. And then who do you help? Those that you have been given authority amongst. Patience begins at home. Compassion begins at home. In your public image and private behavior are completely different. There is work to be done. There needs to be time given so that there is a public and private aspect to both of you. Naturally, sometimes what happens is we behave differently. There's many aspects of our behavior which are private, which may not be public. Being an imam, being a chaplain, being someone who works in a particular setup, many a times, I am relaxing at home, I am chilling at home, I am with my family, I'm with my children, right? I'm not the same continuously like that outside. I'm not talking about these differences. What we are talking about is the way we present ourselves to the world, the way we present ourselves to our colleagues, the way we present ourselves to people who are outside of the house. if we are kind, understanding, professional with them, it's also significant and important that we do the same at home, or at least try our utmost that we do that. Let me give you something which is highly significant and put into practice, hopefully, which will help you. Number one, pay attention to where your frustration goes. Who receives the worst version of you? And this is important, because if you are behaving in a certain way with the ones who are the most closest to you, and they are only receiving your frustration, they are only receiving your tiredness, they are only receiving your burnout, then over time, that structure that you are trying to create and develop will cease to exist, because they've got nothing else left. All they're receiving is your negativity. There is no positivity. Number two, apologize quickly when necessary. This is significant. We all make mistakes. We all do wrong. Kullu ibn Adam khata. All of sons and daughters of Adam are sinners. We do wrong. We forget many at times, right? But the key aspect is this, that we apologize as quickly as possibly it can be done. Why? In many times we think me apologizing is helping someone else, but in reality, it is helping yourself. And thirdly, intentionally express appreciation every single day. Do not assume that people know how much they matter. Tell them. Speak to them. Speak to your wife. Speak to your children. Speak to your partner. Speak to your family members. Tell them how much you appreciate them. Tell them how much you care for them. I myself, just like everybody else, we go through our trials and tribulations and difficulties because of work, because of private, public engagements. I went through that myself. And the truth is this: if my own family, my wife, my children, my family had not supported me through that process, it would have been the most difficult experience of my life. No doubt, it was still difficult. But what made it possible for me to get through that difficulty was the ones that were the most closest to me, the ones that mattered the most to me. And I would say to them every single time I see them, I appreciate you. I care for you. I'm grateful to you. Why? For being there when I really desperately needed you. So, my beloveds, what I say to you is not just a statement said and done. I'm requesting this from a place of practice and going through it myself. Let me give you this question. Are the people closest to you experiencing your love, or simply assuming it exists? That's important. Because if the ones that are closest to you do not receive your love, they only receive your frustration, they only receive your anger, they only receive whatever negativity you bring into the home, then imagine what will happen to that relationship. Imagine what will happen to that connection between you and your partner, you and your children, you and your parents, you and your siblings. Imagine. So, my beloveds, be the first to say, I apologize, as quickly as possible. Always appreciate them who are around you. But I want you to reflect over this. Who are the people closest to you? Are the people closest to you experiencing your love? Or they simply assume it exists? I want you to think about that. You're amazing, you're powerful, and I love you immensely. Thank you for listening. Until next time, my beloved, stay aware, stay honest, and continue becoming the man and woman you were created to be. Please find your sacred.